September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. Hello, person. Welcome to the mothership. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, no. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. Actually, your job is to figure out who is actually guilty. I'm pretty sure your job is government related, not... I mean, I guess you sort of work for him if you're being blackmailed. If every government official is being blackmailed by Mr. White, I guess then in that case, government So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right?
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. September 9, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 1. I mean, technically, right? If Edgeworth's defendant can change from Maya to Phoenix, he just changes to the next guilty guy, and then you get a guilty verdict on that guy, then he's still winning. He's never losing. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending it myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statements, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask the Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? You already know the answer to your question. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. But there's no point. Forget it. I smell a trap. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Shiny. Your name?
Yes! That is what I said! Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Locution. Word or phrase, especially with regard to style or idiom. Yes, your locutions do confuse, good sir. Do. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but My friends call me Blanco Nino. No, I will not be doing this. I will not be changing to a Spanish accent because I do not know what a Spanish accent is. I think that's Spanish. I don't actually know. I am the CEO, to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia May? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel at the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why do I tell you what I already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like the stand of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Shouty, shouty, shout.
Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly that is, reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see. This one? No, that's... this one. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Sparkly! As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you would change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running to a dead end.
Don't you find that odd? Oh! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix. Phoenix! Look at his face! I don't think he's lying about that one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario which would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime scene from the hotel. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to shut the court where Miss... This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Do 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 I feel like this is right, but it doesn't. Died from a blow from a blunt object.
Objection!
Nope. That always gives me a false sense of insecurity. Mr. White. Victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now it's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one. White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then, the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you hit her with a single blow. Fwat. I need a better voice for him, but this is almost over. Fwappin' dude. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about you strike us odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh? What? If you're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Yes. They really do put that thing there for a long time. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? Yes. I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right? There is a big problem here. What problem is that? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass lights stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct! That is so. So it's so conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the light stand before it fell over. Look at this.
These are floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculous. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Mr. White?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Huh, looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Ergo, confess you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way that this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have
to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the white hat placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the white hat, you entered the Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
It's correct. You're most correct, Miles, give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I reached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the cursed light stand. Now I'm confused.
Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor.
Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White is the murderer. I see. However, it is fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light there, and ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed, for the basic conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Shiny! Leave it to me. I feel faint. Wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. This is the evidence, but I can't present it. I'm pretty sure I have to miss everything. Do 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 do.
Hold it!
Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right.
Hold it!
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
The unidentified fingerprints could be several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Why did you tap Miss Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. The Corp is a detective agency, of course, of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on you. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's threatened out enough so I can bluff something out of him. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. It is time the time has come for you to admit your defeat. You have fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix. Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice.
Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia?
Where am I?
The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
You're
Maya?
Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? No. Voice. Okay.
When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So, Maya's channeling you, Mia?
That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Yeah, the one you wrote Maya on?
Phoenix. White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4. September 4. It's probably, I don't know when it is. That's good enough. That's right, Phoenix. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that light stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand a week before the murder.
There you go. I think this court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right. Has it been the second day of court, 9/8/7? Didn't she die 9/8/7? Why is the receipt?
said September 4th, right? That is the defendant. Is the defendant, rather. Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's get where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Miss Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
It was the beginning of September, this week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Gold law offices.
Oh god, it's glitching.
Of course I...
Wait. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
The present now, or...
Might as well.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on blood?
Bwahaha, you're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get off this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you will agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well.
Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What? No way he can worm himself out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into the matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. What you do, right, is you just change it so that Mr. White is the defendant. Like how Maya just being the defendant changed to Right being the defendant, and then you can keep your perfect record. But no, this way, none of this makes sense.
Well, Mr. Mr. Edgeworth, blah, blah. If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. I'd for sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up who helped me and all. Shiny. Mr. Sir Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time. This is obviously the bad guy, but I'm going to let him go.
The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? Mia? What is this? What's this?
Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
His life is on the line, so of course he's persistent. You bet I am.
Life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get this list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess! I confess! I did it! I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the finger.
Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. It was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you know how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. This court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That's all. Court is adjourned. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia! September 9, 9:02 p.m. Van Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about How about ramen?
America.
Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, what are you doing here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. She means the office. This office. I need a lawyer.
Ow.
She means the office. This office. Less of annoying voice and more Maya. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind calling you Nick, right? Do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. This is always so sad.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's get to it.
Huh? Do what?
Ramen, dummy, ramen.
America.
There's a great ramen joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting.
Okay, wait up.
Right, think that's where we're gonna end it today. Thank you for watching. Drop a follow. Ugh, self-promotion. Gross. Okay, bye.